First pitch coming at you right after the break. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got the American League Wild Card Series on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels. Hi, folks. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway and towing the slab, Griffin Canning.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes. Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. That's a laser base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, everyone wants to get off to a great start in a series, so if you can get on the board first, take a lead, you put some of that subtle pressure on the other team.
And that one fouled off. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throw comes in quickly as the lead runner at third gets the stop sign.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Slapped foul. Bases juiced, no outs. Hit on the ground, might be two. Flips for one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play's kind of a rally killer.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And there's the strike. 0-1. Runner at third, 2 away. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark, and you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Fletcher fires over to first, and that'll do it. So it's 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Mariners 1 and the Angels nothing. Back here at Angel Stadium, and on the mound in this one, Luis Castillo.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, number 18. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Castillo, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. The pitch. And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
There's a swing and a drive. Back there. Banks off the wall. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
The pitch. Check swing went around, and the count is 1-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory, and a foul ball, and a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2, and now 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Brandon Drury to the plate. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. 1 out and a runner at second. And another ball. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
And ball 4 to a board. Well, the bat pretty much taken out of his hands there.
Yeah, he was patient. He didn't chase and go outside of his strike zone. So, you know, you have to tip your cap because you ultimately know that the guy behind you is going to have an opportunity to get it done. And that's what you got to do. Pass the baton sometimes and trust your teammates.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3. Got him swinging. And now 2 gone. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And the pitch. That one drifts inside.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Right through there, got him. And that is that.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We go. Just some whips we roll. Oh.
Back in Anaheim, second inning set to go. And now the DH, Jared Kellner. The pitch. And a big swing and a miss. Canning, a former Gold Glove winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Oh, 0-2 now. Ground ball to the right side. The underhand flip out on the underhand toss. Ty France up next for the Mariners. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Ty France, a pretty cool story. A 34th round pick in 2015 out of San Diego State. And in 2022, he was an all-star. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man at first, and stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone. Swings through that one, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Freddie Ferguson behind the dish, calling the balls and strikes. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Left-hand batter waits to the right side. Nice stop. The throw, and it gets away. Throw is high and over his head. Here's Josh Rojas. Laser base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. That one misses, and that's ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swung on, belted. Grichuk raging back towards the wall. Out of here! Grand slam! He got just enough of that one, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip.
Wow, what a huge at bat with the bases loaded to be able to come through with the swing like that. You know, he was wishing it to stay fair. He gets to touch the ball, and a grand slam could be huge in this ball game.
And the batter now, Julio Rodriguez. In the air, right field. He can't get there. It's a base hit. One down. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Just missed.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Swings and misses, and it's 2-1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Fires to second for one, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. So it's a grand slam for Seattle, and the lead is now 5-0. You're watching the American League Wild Card Series on the show. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Here's Joe Adell. Castillo back to work. And that's in for a strike. And he takes a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And a swing and a miss, and one gone.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Randal Grichuk now. Foul ball there. And now the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Castillo will look to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Kicks and deals. And there's a ball. And that just misses.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Popped up. Nice grab on the run. And that is the third out of the inning. Angels strand one. It's 5-0. Top half of the third inning, so now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. The wind of the pitch. Hernandez, 30 years old now, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Griffin Canning done for the night, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Davis Daniel will take over here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. In there for strike one.
Well, these Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Kelenic swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Close, but called a ball. And 1-1.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
This one popped up, foul ground first base side, and that will end the inning. Mariners lead one as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, stepping in, number 18. There's a strike. And a strike. Luis Castillo, a guy who debuted in 2017 with the Reds at 24 years old, multiple All-Star appearances, traded to the Mariners at the deadline in 2022. You think about that triple-digit fastball, but the changeup is the thing that stands out.
Yeah, and you could argue that he's got the best changeup in baseball. From the right side, it's like a Bugs Bunny pitch and works so well off of his fastball.
Out in front and foul to the left side. And here it comes. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Ground ball right side. Rojas throws to first, and two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. And next for LA, Brandon Drury. He reached on a walk his first time. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The next offering misses. And that's ball two.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
That's in there, and a count 2-1. And the righty deals. And a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Angels go quietly there. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at Angel Stadium, on to the fourth. And now for Seattle, Dominic Canzone. And the pitch. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one fouled off. The 0-2. Fly ball down the line. And in one hops the wall. And he's got a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So man aboard, Josh Rojas up next for the Mariners. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And a foul ball. Runner at second here, one gone. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Line drive. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Throw cut off to second, but he's in there easily.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's a speed threat, Julio Rodriguez.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And it's fouled away. One of the things that's cool is Rodriguez, even as young as he is, has formed kind of a neat relationship with Ichiro Suzuki. They met back in 2019 when Julio asked to take a photo with Ichiro, and the relationship has grown since then. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
The 0-1. Right side, hard hit. Fletcher fires over to first. And that is that. Mariners leave a couple, but they hold a 5-0 lead. And welcome back. Bottom of the fourth. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Suarez hauls it in, and there's one away. And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Ball one, no strikes. And that's outside. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike. Comes a 2-2. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. That's inside. That's to third. And it gets by him.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Adell off of first with 2 away. Next pitch misses. 2-0. And that one off the outside edge. 2 outs. And that's in for a strike.
3-1.
Castillo will look to first. Adell back easily. Hit in the air, right field. Hernandez settles underneath it. And that's the 3rd out. Back in Anaheim, now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Here comes a pitch. Just off the outside part of the plate. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Jaime Barria appears to be getting loose. And that one fouled off. And a 1-1. And he can't come up with it. To first, and he just gets it there in time. 1 away.
Man, that was bang, bang. Tough to tell in full speed.
So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Here's one more look, Singy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turning out to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a chance with a challenge. Man at first, and up next for Seattle, Eugenio Suarez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
At the belt and fires. Line drive, base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's Jarred Kelenic. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Moniak grabs it on the run. And now the first baseman, Ty France. 1 for 2. Fought off foul. Yo, 1. And there's a foul ball. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And out of here. A 3-run rocket, and they add on. It's 8-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Jaime Barria into the game. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Swing, and that ball smashed down the line. Adell makes the play, and the inning is over. 3-run shot for Seattle. It's now an 8-0 game. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Randal Grichuk. Castillo back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
2-1.
And now 2-1. Inside, just missed.
3-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate. And down on strikes he goes. One down. Here's David Fletcher. He's 0 for 1. Right side. And it gets by him.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Yeah, the right-hander deals in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Number 9 at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Fletcher leads off first with 2 down to the inning. This one in the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Foul ball, still 0-2. Outside.
Ball.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And puts the squeeze on that. And that is that. Angels leave 1. And they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Back here at Angel Stadium, now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Berea back to work. Berea in his 4th year, 26 years old, and he was born in Panama. Action in the Angels bullpen, Andrew Wantz up and throwing. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it hits the fence.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Hammered, base hit. Crawford around second, headed for third. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh, 1 for 3. That's a base hit. Run scores. Adele fires it to the plate, and he's out easily. But they do get a run. So man aboard, and now Teoscar Hernandez. And fouled off. The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Two pretty nasty. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Bounced up the middle. Stops it on a slide. Over to Fletcher. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Eugenio Suarez up next for the Mariners.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
First offering, and it just misses. Suarez, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Liner, base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
All over that one right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 on with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Jarred Kelenic. And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's 10-0.
Back-to-back singles. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
At the plate, Ty France. He's already homered in this game. First pitch just misses. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. So 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Mariners 10 and the Angels nothing. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the DH, Brandon Drury. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Moose in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. That's out to center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
That's a strike. Line drive, base hit, right field. Two outs, runner at first. Next to hit, Jo Adell. And takes low for ball 1. Adell goes 6 feet 3 inches, 215 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2017. That one missed, now 3-0.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
And a 4-pitch walk.
Just missed there. Boog, how would you describe your strike zone?
Kind of like a Weeble. Large. Moniak stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. He swings and fouls one off. O'Hoppe, the lead runner, out at second. Adell at first, 2 out of the inning. Next one misses, and the count 1-2. On the ground, right side. They get the force. Out number 3. Angels strand a couple. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. And welcome back. Now here is Dominic Canzone.
Number 8, Dominic Canzone.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And there's the strike. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. In the air, left side. Grichuk drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Josh Rojas now at the plate. This one in the air right field. Adele moves under it. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Back to the top of the lineup. J.P. Crawford will hit next. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Moniak settles underneath it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. But they still hold a 10-0 lead. Bottom of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Randal Grichuk. The right-hander back to work. Just missed. And that misses off the outside edge.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Righty delivers. Off the mark there. And now 3 balls and a strike. And a strike in there. And a payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wind to kick the pitch. In the air, right side. That one gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's the second baseman, David Fletcher. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And that's outside. Next offering is down low. And there's ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Number 18 stands in now and watches strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Dive, and he's got it. France over to second, to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that ball off the bat ticketed for the outfield and a base hit for the hitter, but just taken away by the diving stop. Nice job.
And the batter now, number 9. First offering misses the mark. Castillo will look to first, and he's back in standing. And the 1-0. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Oh, you just got to tip your cap on that take right there. I mean, that's not the location you're hoping for and looking to do damage in a 2-0 count.
2 on, 1 out. Slice down the right side. And here's a 3-2. Struck him out looking. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
Now, Boog, in a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpires saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
Wouldn't you say in today's game of baseball, though, it's changed a little bit? The umpires, even in a blowout, seem to be more cognizant of the fact that they're being judged, so you don't get as many of those fringy type blowout calls as maybe you did, you know, back in the old days when you played.
100%. I mean, the analytics are there, and also hitters aren't willing to give up an at-bat regardless of the score. Ask Fernando Tatis Jr.
The pitch.
That's the ball. 2-2.
Throw over to first, and he's back in there. And a pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock. scrambles back to second safely as a run scores. First and second, 2 down. Here's Mike Moustakas to hit. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. Two on, 2 outs. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. That missed inside. Full count now.
Full count.
Left-hand hitter waits. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
O'Hoppe stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is fouled back. Drury over at second. Moose on at first with 2 down. That one out to right. Hernandez makes the play. That is the inning. So they get 1 but end up leaving the bases loaded. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 10 and the Angels 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Andrew Wantz.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And he deals. Rodriguez stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swings through that.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Good eye in that spot.
Ball.
Swing and a miss.
2 and
2 and 2. Liner, and that should be extra bases. And it bangs up against the wall.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. This one lifted in the air, left field. And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
It's a little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
Man at first. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. A right-hander is up and throwing. Foul ball. And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. Gone. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out, and they add a pair. It's 12-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Still only one out here in the inning. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Moniak has a beat on it. Brings it in. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Jared Kelenic up next for the Mariners. That one pushed foul. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball left side. Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Popped up to the left into foul ground, and that's a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fights it off. He'll see another. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. Popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Back in Anaheim, and now the right fielder, Jo Adell. The wind of the pitch. And delivers outside. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Here comes the skipper, and George Kirby takes over on the mound.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Swinging a foul straight back. The pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And next for the Angels, Randal Grichuk. Foul ball there. Moniak, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
He's in there. Not even close there. Ball 2. Got him swinging.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and
this ball gets down. It's a hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. Out to short, and there's a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Couple of singles back to back. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're on to the 9th in game 1. It's the Mariners 12 and the Angels 2. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, number 59.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
France leading things off and takes a strike. Hard hit right side. He handles it himself, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. So up next, Dominic Canzone. And a swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, this guy on the mound understands that this batter's trying to take him deep. I think the key here is change speeds. Keep him off balance.
And the 0-2. Hard hit left side. Gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Josh Rojas. On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. That's the 3rd out. Mariners go down quietly there, but they're still way out in front. 12-2. Welcome back. And now the DH, Brandon Drury. The wind and the pitch. There's a strike. Kirby, a 6'4" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Strike 2.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
Kicks and deals. Bounce to the right. It's through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And here it comes. And the 1-0 misses low. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And that one fouled off. 3-1 is on the way. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. Drury coming home. 1 run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Adele in the box here lets that one go for a ball. A strikeout and a walk in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And a pitch. On the outside corner, and now 2-2. Moose, the runner at third. Ohapi at second with nobody out.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. So in now for the Angels, Mickey Moniak. In the air, left field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play. So they're down to their final out. Here's the left fielder, Randal Grichuk. Fouled off. He was late. And the 0-1. That's a little bit low. Just off the inside edge. The 2-1. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners take game one of the series on the road. So the Seattle Mariners take game one of this wild card series. A huge win for them in hostile territory.
Yeah, Boog, they've still got their work cut out for them in this series, having to play on the road. But like you said, it's a huge win to jump ahead 1-0 in a short 3-game series. Just have to win one of the next 2 games to move on to the next round.
And on the home side of this one, obviously a disappointing result both for the team and the fans. But with home field advantage throughout, this series still has a lot up in the air. Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
12-4 is the way this one finishes. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.